So proudly we all stand, a severed hand got tossed up on the land, on the coast of southern Ireland. The old new clan. So proudly we all stand, a severed hand got tossed up on the land, on the coast of southern Ireland. Tommy O'Neill was full of piss and vinegar. He had only 13.
Okay, guys, we are here at Temple Bars. Thank you for being here. Sorry, I got a little screwed up here. I put the wrong track in the. It's actually God Motive. God Motive by Apocalypse.
Yeah, so this is also another Beast 1333.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Apocalypse
and Beast.
And Beast 1333.
Oh boy.
Well, he wasn't for me, but if people like him, we'll tear him up, I guess.
If it's the one I think it is,
he'll redeem himself.
I kind of like when we have a video that I don't like and we get to be a little more brutal, because the people who watch it generally I don't want watching the show, but it wasn't that bad. It wasn't one of those situations. Like I'd probably listen to the last song again. I just wouldn't. I don't know.
Nah,
I'd rather listen to it by myself.
I'm good.
God Motive Apocalypse. Let's do it.
Yo, I try to figure out how the colonization of our civilization began. Test tube genetic experiments through trial and error. I feel like it's now or never. Don't knock out the God Epoch thinks regardless. I am who I have always been, for worse or better. Never say never, never. For a time, many sheeple believed that the earth was flat. Now let that be an example for you shallow, narrow-minded mind slaves. Bow down as I toss a grenade off stage, kapow. The pyramids all around the globe were made during the same time period.
Real conspiracy theory guy, eh?
Some would rip your fucking heart out your fucking chest, and your heart would still pump. Gods of blood and war.
I got a good story
The
after
approach
this.
of the fist of the North Star, foretold by the ancient mystics of Mars. Souls traveled and reincarnate through the Stargate and vast majorities of star systems. Wisdom brings knowledge, knowledge brings power. Darker side of light, lighter side of darkness. It's a must that I harness the balance. Only the chosen Akashic data. Mind scatter, shatter star brain, grain matter. Insane pain from a sledgehammer. Splatter, disgusted, MC massacre. Gods from Africa travel to Europe and America. Mentors of ESP of a different caliber. Physical stamina, superhumans. Enhanced bio, created a new style. Build with true mastery.
Talking about chimeras right now?
All of Earth's cataclysmic, natural, and unnatural disasters. Some rock 7, 9, 13, 21, and 33 locks like rosters. Don't be fooled by the imposters. The seventh sign in between time. I do LSD and watch the sunrise. I am me and he is I. I will give you what money cannot buy. My option is to reach my zenith, surpass my pinnacle before I die. Because truthfully, we really don't die. My pineal gland works like a sundial, metaphysical grid between my eyelids that controls my reality in all dimensions. In sights of my light being working my vessel from celestial planes into astral travel in my dreams. I build with enlightened beings. Also have battled many dark demonic forces. Seeds of evil feed off your energy of fear and manipulate your conscious. Subconsciously you submit to the will and doings. You are a battery.
This guy's got schizophrenia, dude. I have it. He has it too. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. He needs help. He needs help. He needs some medication.
The part in your brain that's dark and dull starts to glow. There's a marginal difference between y'all and phenomenal. Until you know God is you, you spiritualize the particles.
I like that.
Cardinal points in the world diabolical. Just you the Panchatathas with the Maha Mantra.
Lord
Be the
damn it.
rock shasha like a pinata, the chief rocker. Use your head for street soccer.
Apocalypse.
Caveman Chewbacca. Got people locked up, not just in cells and prisons, but in ignorance, televisions and religions, nuclear fissions. and atomic collisions. Got humanity mutating in they cell divisions. They fail to listen to the sage's words of wisdom, making incisions like psychic surgeons, removing your sickness. MCs are falling off like California plates. They're mounted form with hate, for they can't support the weight. You can't can't afford to wait till the sword is in your face. And the borders are erased, new world order is in place. Hit the waist, you softer than strawberry shortcake. You sure take long to get your songs to coordinate. And what you formulate sounds more corny than cornflakes. You don't correlate, thoughts become things with form and shape. I'm besieged, you're sweeter than the peach from Georgia State. I got bow and arrows, double barrel stored at the gate. 7:45, like 7:45. Blow a hole in your face, wider than Victoria Lake. Thrust my pitchfork right straight through your torso break. Do the math, cut you in half like divorce rates. I'm ornate, can't do the Stargate, no born day. I forsake you and banish you, get back in your place.
Yeah, I mean, Apocalypse kind of saved it, to be honest. I gotta say something. This Beast 1333, I'm gonna kind of blend two stories together. So we're going to Kentucky. It's the first time during the show. But back when I was really sick with schizophrenia, like mid-20s, like back when I was writing a lot of rhymes, MySpace was really big. Like Facebook didn't exist yet. This is like 2005, 2004. Like Facebook isn't invented, YouTube isn't invented. It's just MySpace. And I wrote this huge editorial conflating the ancient Sumerian tablets with like actual legislation of Freemasonry history. I had this huge article conflating 5,000-year-old civilizations with Freemasonry, and there was aliens, and there was genocide, and there was pre-planned, and I had this huge 2012 conspiracy. I was like lost in it, right? And I wrote this huge editorial of this schizophrenic jargon, like freaking 20 pages of schizophrenic jargon, and it went viral on MySpace. So I had it was the worst thing ever for schizophrenia, because now I have all these people messaging me like supporting my views, like saying that I'm right and stuff, right? So it just like made this huge inflated psychosomatic ego. Oh man, it was a bad scene. And this guy, Beast 133333 or whatever, reminds me of me back then. Like he seems like he's delusional. I don't know, like why would you go on a duo track with two MCs where one guy doesn't talk conspiracy shit and you do? Like, why would you do that? Like the other guy, like Apocalypse wasn't talking all the conspiracy stuff. I don't know, dude. I feel bad for him. I feel like he's lost. It's bad. I'm gonna give that a 7. I listened to it again just because I really did like Apocalypse's verse. I thought it was fire. But the Beast 1333 guy, I just can't get down with. I can't follow what he's trying to do here. Like this, schizophrenic rap, which is cool. Like I guess some people would like that. Some people would identify with that, but I don't know. Not for me. 7, maybe in a 6.5. 6.5. What are you saying, Chuck?
I'm gonna channel my inner Joe here. I fucking hated it.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll give it a 4 because I did not see it as much conspiracy crazy. Because it was the lyrics kind of made sense, I think, because it was really talking about how what we believed over time changed, and it seems crazy now, but when you look back, right. But at the time it seemed like that was the truth, and so like that wasn't as like the lyrics themselves didn't seem as crazy to me.
Not as the last song, but God, I was still tailing off the last one. That
just high pitched. I just like, oh God, it was making my ears bleed, and I couldn't, and I just Beast. I don't like his flow. I don't like the way he spits. Apocalypse, like, okay, that
I liked it. I liked Apocalypse.
He was fine, but I just bad. I'd have turned it off if it was playing in my car or skipped it.
Yeah, me too. Yes.
So 4.
Yeah. Okay, so what are you saying, Joe? Let's hear it, Joe.
Chuck gets the award for the most brutal critique of the night. Holy smokes.
Yeah, that's probably the most brutal critique I've ever heard him give, to be honest.
Dish ragged it and threw a 4 at it on the way down. That was awesome. I didn't like it either, Chuck. I'm totally with you on that one. Yeah, there was that element of the beat that was so, annoying and repetitive and all of that. And
Ignacio wants me to make sure, Wilkshake, that you veto any yes vote here.
Yeah, it's actually that there was only one vote for no, and I ended the poll immediately. There was one vote for no. I'm like, oh, the crowd is smoking. One person voted, and it was probably Ignacio.
I'm sorry, Joe. Please continue.
But, yeah, sorry, Joe. Go ahead.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, it just wasn't my cup of tea, you know, to make a long story short. So I won't be as brutal as Chuck and give it a 4, but I will give it a 4.5.
4.5, yeah. You know, shout out to Forces for going out in left field. Like, who knows, man? Maybe he was going to see if we were going to go down the conspiracy hole, and I could start talking with Flat Earth. We could do a Flat Earth podcast. You know,
I'll check out for that. I can't. I can't even, man.
Yeah. God Motive by Apocalypse. I like Apocalypse. Not a big fan of Beast 1333. That is it, guys. We got 2 more tracks left. Breathe and Stop Freestyle by Coast Contra. These guys are dope. Stick around for that next song, please, won't you?
In the depths of my precision, medical incision gave me infrared vision. Stare inside you, break apart your lifeline. The steepest of all mountains, I swiftly climb. Hip-hop zombies, wearing Abercrombie. Collars all cocked, they're the fucking donkeys. We're the real shit, spine snapped into fragments. On a manhunt, eradicating the stagnants. Collective chi, rhyme animal in number 7. Australia to Cape Breton, MCs begin sweating.
Okay, we're here